Hey, Sean here with the Detroit Disney Duo, and boy oh boy, this is probably take 3 or 4. Note to self in the future, turn on the video mic, because we forget. I got a new video mic. It takes batteries, you gotta turn it on, it's powered up, and sometimes I just completely forget not to turn it on. So, with that said, here we go, take 4 or 3 or whatever. Anyways, so Sean here, Detroit Disney Duo. This is Sean's recap for Sunday, Sean's Sunday's recap, and for Sean's stories. And not much has gone on for the last week or so. I have not made any daily videos. I just haven't been feeling it really. And so I either forget, I don't get up early enough in the morning, or after work I just become a couch potato, or I just don't go out and do that, do the vlog deal. And but I am keeping track of what's going on Disney stuff. I get these Google alerts, I read them, I keep track of what's going on there. But as far as the daily stuff, nothing. I haven't put out any videos, so you're not missing much. So I haven't really gone many places, so that's we just go up driving around the local area around here. I had a live video the other weekend on a Saturday where we was driving down Woodward Avenue. But yeah, so we were driving around Woodward Avenue, which is a historical route here in Detroit, and basically it's pretty busy on Saturday nights. People like to park their cruisers there, like their old car or their muscle car, lots of different kind of sports cars out on the strip, and watch people go by, and then they drive them. The police are out like in full force, giving tickets, getting people to leave parking lots. It's crazy on a Saturday. So anyways, that's what was going on Saturday the other day when I was live. And then yeah, and that's most of the excitement around here. I haven't been very many places. And then next weekend on the 12th, I got to clean up the place around here. Not the house, but the outside. I got a couple, everything looks great. Actually, my front yard is looking immaculate due to my lawn guy who takes care of it, and also we put some mulch down and have some flowers. They look beautiful, and my wife's done them and my kids done them, and they look beautiful. And the front looks great, but the side of the house I got to get some of these weed trees or junk trees or whatever you want to call them. They're not really a tree, but they're tall, and they're like a tree, but they're not really a tree. Hope that made a bunch of sense, because that's what the tree guy says. So anyways, yeah. So what else is happening? It's almost summer, which is the 20th of June, but it's not yet, and it's 80 degrees outside. It's super hot. It's almost like we're living in Florida, but we're not. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I got my hat here. I think it's almost time to change the patch. That's the 440th Signal Battalion. Well, I was in the 440th Signal Battalion. That's the 22nd Signal Brigade hat patch. Some people call it the choking chicken. In Darmstadt, Germany. That's the base that I was stationed at. That's the one that they're demolishing, and the Germans are making it into something new. And I had a video where I have been pointed out that I have been wrong about some of the facts of that. That's cool. Not everybody's right all the time. I can attest to that. And yeah, so basically I have other patches from other units that were there stationed, that were there at the same time I was there, like 32nd ADCOM, and some MP battalion, and also military intelligence unit and stuff like that. So I'm going to be switching out patches and replacing this one here on my hat, as you can see. Anyways, so what else exciting is happening in the world of Sean? Sean's world, Sean's world. I just wanted to say that. It's kind of like Steve's World, or whatever it is from that infamous movie. So yeah, so we're getting that going on, and did some garage cleaning last weekend, and then I got some weed pulling the other day to do tomorrow, next weekend, and then yeah. So was kind of the world. I don't know. This is what happens a lot. Is I think about a lot of things I want to talk about, and they're very controversial subjects. I don't know if I want to go there anymore, go there or not, because I've told myself I'm not going to go down this road and talk about controversial stuff. I just want to be like fun, relaxing things. But I have a lot of stuff churning in my head about the controversial subjects of the world, and I want to talk about them. I need like a place to vent on them, but I don't want to do that here. It's I go to YouTube. There's things I like to do on YouTube. I like to watch live vlogs from Walt Disney World. I really like to watch the touristy vlogs. I like watching things in other countries. I like people going places and doing things, and I'm kind of like a voyeur of that kind of type of videos of people visiting places and live streams from people like in New York or Okinawa. I have that one group live in Okinawa that I follow, and then also Disney vlogs that are live streaming. So live streaming is really cool. I like live streaming. I would live stream here, but there is not much to see, really, to be honest. There's not really anything exciting around here happening these days, especially with the virus and stuff like that. It's put a kibosh on a lot of events. There are some events now that are starting to happen. I don't know what's going to happen in the summer with the rest of them. I don't know if, like, for instance, the Detroit fireworks is even happening. I'm not sure if I mean, they're going to be happening. I don't know if there's going to be, like, you're going to be downtown watching them with millions of people kind of thing. I do know that our city's fireworks display is canceled. It's been canceled for a while. So yeah, those kind of things. I think next year things are going to be on schedule. That's my opinion. So, and I really kind of miss going to those kind of events. So, hopefully, as time goes on, we can see a bunch more events coming up in the future. We can go to them, and I can video them and go from there. But yeah. Anyways, that's that, as they would say. So it's only been about 7 minutes here. Let's see here. What else? We're gonna go to 10 minutes here. I'll tell you some other things. Yeah. There's a lot of birds around here. I love birds. They seem to. I don't know what it is. I have these these nests by the power line. Any of these power lines that connect to my house, like the power line or the cable line, wherever they meet up, the birds love making a nest there, and it happens every year in the exact same spot. I don't know what it is, but that's where they choose to make a nest every single year. I don't bother them because they don't seem to make a lot of noise, or they don't make a mess, and they don't bother the connections to my cable service or my electrical service. So I'm like, who cares, right? But it just kind of is interesting that it's in the same spot every single year. I just find it kind of interesting. But for a while, we had a place where they were the robins would make a nest every single year. It's interesting how the robins, and I think I said this before, how they actually make the twigs into a circle. I'd like to see. I need to go searching on Google. Hey, note to self: go searching on Google to see how robins actually make their nests. I think it's pretty interesting. I don't know how they get them into a perfect circle. That's like amazing. That's amazing stuff to me. Anyways, so with that all said, I think we're gonna go for now. And I appreciate all the subscribers. I made a YouTube short on here yesterday about making a contact on my ham radio with a guy in Italy. It's great. If you're into ham radio, or just into science, maybe the solar cycle, which helps out people communicate with their radios and such, is coming back. So you can make contacts easier. And basically, I made a contact with Italy just yesterday, and I made a YouTube short about it. And it was kind of cool. So I was pretty excited. And the other day before that, it was Tasmania. Yeah, which is actually the armpit they say it's the armpit of Australia. It's part of Australia, I believe. I think it's part of Australia. From what I understand, my brother's in Australia. And I should ask him. I should say, hey, Jim. His name is Jim. Jim, what do you think? Is Tasmania part of Australia? I mean, right? And he can give me the answer. Anyways, okay, people, thanks. I want to say before we go, thank you for all the subscribers. Remember, if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscription button. It helps us out a lot. And then I'm going to be doing a merch episode soon. I have a bunch of merch that they've been putting out. And I love the Disney merch. It's exciting stuff. I can't buy it all. There's other people that collect it. You know, they collect a lot of Disney stuff. And you'd have to have a huge place to store it all. To me, I don't have that much space right now, and I have I have an opinion about collecting things, but that's another story for another day. Anyways, talk to you guys later, and for now, if you know what time it is, over and out.